It's your girl, J Belle.
On Albuquerque's #1 hit music station, 93.3 The Q.
Hey guys, it's J Belle on 93.3 The Q from the Belle Show. I have a very special guest with me. She's going to be on Dancing with Myself, NBC's new dancing show, and that's happening this Tuesday. Her name is Molly Prewitt. She's out of Santa Fe. She's a contractor. Welcome to the show.
J Belle, I can't believe it's you. You were surprised. I listened to you. I'm like driving from site to site, and I'm always like, it's J Belle. I didn't know who was interviewing me. I'm so excited.
Oh, I love to hear it. It's nice to know when you're actually interviewing someone that actually knows who you are, instead of just like, well, hi, how you doing? You know, you just try to act like you got to know each other.
I had no idea. I was like, oh Lord, who is it going to be? Yeah. So I'm not familiar with your face. So I'm like, oh, but as soon as I heard your voice, I'm like, oh my God, it's J Belle. Very excited.
Thank you. You are pretty too. And I love the bangs. We were talking about this. That's your daughter. Bangs. Yes.
My daughter has changed after 40 years of being the forehead. She's like, no, Mom, you're going to try bangs. So we're working. I like it. It's, it's a different look. And I'm feeling, it's like I said to you, I'm feeling hip.
Right. Because we both are matching. We got curly hair. We got our glasses on.
We got curly hair. We do. I'm doing something right.
First of all, I love your personality. So I have a really great feeling you fit right into this show, Dancing with Myself. So let's talk about how you even got on this show in the first place.
It was really weird. I got this DM on my Instagram, and he's like, I like your dancing, and we're doing this show. And I was like, sure you like my dancing. so actually and he's like, I think it was, I might be embellishing things because I can't really remember, but I think he was like, email me or something. I then was like, I Googled the casting company, and then I found out like it was a big casting company. Like this was for real. So then I was just like, okay, we're just going to go forward. And I was like, literally like, okay, we're just going to go for this. I don't know where this is going to end up. It's a process. So then, there's some auditions that you have to do after that. And every time I looked at my husband, I said, like, oh, this is it. They're going to cut me. And then they come back and they'd be like, so we like you on the show, blah, blah, blah. And I was just like, are you kidding me?
Wow.
I'm a little self-deprecating. I know, like that myself internally, but I think it was also just like setting myself up. Like, are they going to cut me, and will I be prepared? So it was fun. And it was just a whole different experience, to go through that and everything. And, it was just really new. I needed it.
Well, that's what I was going to ask you. But the experience beyond the auditions, once you actually got on the show and was a part of it, how was that whole experience? Because it's not enough. Like, we're already scared to dance in front of people when we go to like parties or something like that, or events, but to dance in front of an audience and like millions of people.
Okay. I think if I had actually talked to you beforehand and you had said that to me, I would have quit.
Oh, I'm glad you did.
Because I just kept, I guess, I didn't ask a lot of questions. Right. I think that was what that's what was my savior. I just didn't really like say like, so what's this going to be like? I really, until I showed up, I was still like, okay, how does this thing run? Because I really wasn't listening. Because I was just like, I just have to like I'm so scared. I just have to get there. I just have to get there, learn the dances. And I didn't really think. And then when we got there for the recording, you look out and there is a lot of people that are right there in front of you, and they're live and they're excited. And I was like, oh my God, what did I agree to do? So when the opening starts and when you will see me, I'm excited to see what my face actually looks like, because what was going on with all of this was, oh my God, what was I thinking? I was, and then you've got like the judges right there. There's right. Shakira, and they're so bright and shiny and pretty. And that's how it went. What else to say? But yeah, I just completely turned off like any expectation and showed up. And the other big thing, the expectation I didn't have, was I wasn't really sure about like the other contestants, how much interaction you would have. I kind of was like, I mean, I know I'm coming off as an introvert, and I tend to, when I get nervous, I get a little silly, but like, I'm really like, I have a hard time talking to people I don't know. So I kind of went, I was like, okay, just do your thing. Maybe they don't like me. Maybe they don't want to talk to me. And you walked in and like right away, like within the first hour, it was like, no, we're all in it together. Let's do this. Let's practice together. Like, it was amazing. And we're still like, we still group text all the time, like you hear people say that, but we actually do it. Like, we love each other. And I hope that when that first scene comes up and you see all 12 of us, like, I hope like that is what you can see, because we really were like, we're a group. Like, it was a competition, definitely. But we were really like, we want to look as a group, the best episode ever. Like, when they see us, they're going to be like, those guys are cool. Look at them. So.
Well, I'm excited. I'm definitely going to make sure I watch this episode, because I mean, just when I saw the commercials originally, I was like, dancing with myself, like, what kind of show is this? And then, now you're breaking it down. I'm like, oh, okay. I can see this happening. This will be really fun. But the real question probably listeners are going to want to know, because, we play Jonas Brothers all the time. How does Nick Jonas look in person?
Oh my God, he is so cute. Like, I don't want to get too creepy, but he was really adorable. Like, I know I had to restrain myself, because I will tend, if I see beauty is in the eye of the beholder. I know that. But sometimes when you see that person that you're just like, you're like off the charts. Like, I just had to be like, I can't go over and tell them that. Like, Molly, put your edit button. You can't raise my hand and say, hey, Nick, do you know how handsome you really are? Like, I had to kind of shut that all down. I just stared at it. See, again, if we were together, going someplace together, people would shush us.
I know, we're sitting here chatting like some old ladies. Like, what? We just having a good old conversation. I love it.
We're just like, I know, totally, yeah. And Shakira, and God, I can't remember the other woman's name. Oh my God,
Shakira,
she was so good.
I think she's from Disney. I know who you're talking about. I think it's Isha.
Oh, she was so good. And
Liza.
Liza. She just like, oh my God, she was just, I don't know. Liza. Yeah, Liza. Liza was great. I didn't know who she was when I got there. I don't know people. Like, I'm just like, And I was like, who is that woman? She is a star. So I think we'll see more from her going forward. And Shakira, of course. Well,
Oh yeah, Shakira. Shakira is just awesome. Did you get to do some belly dancing with Shakira?
I really wanted to, but it moves really fast.
Molly,
okay. What I should say is I was prepared to do some belly dancing.
Okay, I can take that. Prepared to do some belly dancing. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So what do you want the people, the listeners, and the fans that will be watching your episode this coming Tuesday to know about your episode?
That's a hard question.
Like,
it was hard. It was fun, but it was scary. I mean, I think what you see is real people. Mm-hmm. Like we were not like groomed to be on TV. Like, that was many of us our first time. Like, when that thing went up and those lights were going, like, like it is what it is. And we were there, and it was fun. And I think you're seeing it with the previous episodes too. Like, it's like your person you get coffee from, that's who's on there. So it was fun.
So regular everyday people on here, and just having a good time. So they had you actually doing choreographed dances. You're not just going up there and doing whatever you want to do.
No, and that was also where I don't have good listening skills. And I want to say maybe somebody earlier maybe told me something I wanted to hear, which was I am fine improvising, just doing my own thing.
Right.
I have a really hard time like following like, oh, step right, step left, and moonwalk. Who the hell knows how to moonwalk? So I had to really like bunker down and be like, this is serious stuff, and learn the dances and learn the choreography. It was tough. There was, I think, like 4 numbers. I mean, it's a lot. I think there was, now I can't even remember. It was such a blur. We had one free form, and it was hard.
But you had a lot of fun, obviously, because the way you talk about it, you sound like you had lots of fun doing it.
Oh, we had lots of fun doing it. And like I said, having the other contestants that we were really working with each other and, helping each other out. Like it was a fun. I mean, I actually came home and I was like, oh, I think I'm going to start like going on TikTok and learning these dances because it's kind of fun. I hadn't done that before. I usually just like turned on the camera and was like, all right, just start moving. I didn't think much about it. So I think that's the other, and they're having the whole thing along with it where they're teaching you the dances. So I think that's fun too.
Yeah, they showed that in the previews when they when you first originally see it, and I'm looking through the stuff that was sent to me, and I just see like how you guys are like dancing side by side. They kind of like showing you the dances, and then you have to kind of go in and do it yourself and just kind of have fun.
And then you don't see anyone. That's the hard part. It's like literally you're in a cube. You're like, you don't get to see, all you see is the judges in front of you and the people. And you're like, those are not the people I want to see.
You want to see who's doing the dance next to you.
This is not how it is when I'm dancing at my house and I turn the camera on.
Oh my God. Well, I love it. I love it. And it was great meeting you, Molly. I'm definitely going to make sure to watch your episode on Tuesday. I'm excited to hear it. And I'm going to be adding you as I watch the episode, and I'm like recording it. Molly!
Oh, so sweet. Now you're so sweet. Thank you. You made my day. You're making my whole week.
Wait, you just made my day too. Oh my God. I love it. I love your personality. I love your spirit. So I'm definitely going to make sure I watch. And everybody else too, you got to make sure you're watching Molly's episode on Tuesday. Okay?
Yeah, come on, New Mexico gal here. We all have to be there for, show our spirit for New Mexico.
That's right. That's one way to show spirit. Everybody come in together and watch Molly's episode. We'll see you guys
later.
Molly.
Thank you so much.